While chilling in my room, my sister busted down my door and asked, "Did you eat my candy?" I yanked out my earbuds. "What are you talking about?" Nina stood in my doorway, face red, holding an empty fancy box. "My Belgian chocolates, the ones Trevor gave me. They were in the fridge and now they're gone. I don't even like chocolate, and I definitely didn't touch your stuff. You're lying. Mom and Dad are at work. Nobody else is home." She threw the box at me. "You're so jealous that Trevor buys me nice things and nobody buys you anything." That one hit different. I'm diabetic, and between test strips and insulin, my parents barely had money for extras. Nina knew I'd been saving birthday money for 6 months just to buy headphones. "Get out of my room." She stormed out, slamming what was left of my door. 2 days later, the pharmacy tech frowned at her screen. "Your insurance shows the last refill was 10 days ago. You shouldn't need more for 3 weeks." My stomach dropped. "That's impossible. I'm almost out." Someone had picked up my prescription early using my insurance card. I texted Mom. She was working a double shift that day and never went to the pharmacy. That evening, Dad pulled up the insurance portal. My prescriptions had been refilled early 4 times in 3 months. "Where's your insurance card?" Dad asked. I checked my wallet. Gone. Nina walked in. "What's everyone doing home early?" "Someone's been stealing Liam's insulin," Dad said. Nina's eyes widened. "That's insane. Did you lose your card somewhere?" Over the next week, I watched Nina moving weird. New boots appeared, expensive makeup, a leather jacket with a $400 price tag still tucked inside. "Trevor bought it for my birthday early," she said at dinner. "Your birthday's not for 3 months," I said. I checked our medicine cabinet. The backup insulin box was gone. Another $300 just vanished. Then that's when it clicked. Her chocolates. I looked them up online. $200 for that brand. I set up my old iPhone behind the toaster, angled at the mail table where Mom kept incoming letters. 2 days later, I reviewed the footage. Nina walked up, opened a white envelope, and pulled out my replacement insurance card. She photographed both sides with her phone, then slid it back like nothing happened. At dinner, I showed my parents the video. Dad's jaw clenched. "Where's Liam's insulin, Nina?" "I was just looking at it. I didn't do anything." Dad pulled up his phone. "I'm calling the police. Insurance fraud is a felony." Nina's hands shook. "Please don't. I'll explain everything." She'd been selling my insulin online for cash. Made $2,000 in 3 months. Spent it all on designer clothes to impress popular girls at school and make Trevor look rich. "The chocolates?" Mom asked. "I bought them myself. They melted in my car, so I refrigerated them. When they disappeared, I blamed Liam because I panicked." The doorbell rang. Our neighbor stood there with her son Kyle. "Kyle just told me he ate some chocolates from your fridge last week when he returned the lawnmower. I'm so sorry." Dad waved her off. "Don't worry about it." He turned to Nina. "Pack up everything you bought, right now." Within an hour, Nina had 3 garbage bags of returns. Mom drove her to the mall immediately. The next morning, Dad called Trevor's parents and explained everything. Trevor showed up an hour later. "You lied about everything. You made everyone think I'm some rich guy buying you all this stuff." "I just wanted to fit in," Nina said, dead-ass crying. "By stealing your brother's medicine? We're done." He walked out. By Monday, the whole school knew. Trevor told his friends the truth. The popular girls who'd been including Nina dropped her instantly. Tuesday afternoon, the pharmacy called. They'd flagged Nina in their system for fraud. When she tried picking up her allergy medicine, the pharmacist made her wait while they verified her identity. Then the head pharmacist came out. "You're banned from this location effective immediately." "But this is the only pharmacy near us," Nina said. "You should have thought about that before." Nina got a job at the grocery store, working 4 nights a week to pay back the insulin money. She drives 20 minutes now for her own prescriptions. 3 weeks later, I overheard her crying in her room on the phone. "I can't go to school tomorrow. Trevor's bringing his new girlfriend to the basketball game." The next day, she went anyway. I saw her sitting alone in the stands while Trevor sat with a girl from his physics class. They were laughing about something on her phone. Nina left at halftime. That weekend, she asked to borrow $20 for gas. Her voice was quiet. I thought about rationing my insulin because she'd stolen it. The shaky feelings. The fear of running out. "No," I said. She nodded and walked away.